some people are supposed to be made by force. Me say, Stonebwoy no, Jenna Ben Otto. Otna Otto Afrobeat. Adebechi Otto dancehall. Adebechi Otto Dienyum. Sa akodi Otto Dienyum. That is the reality. 2020 was a Shatta Wale a whole press conference. Catch them say, we need to stick to a genre. We need to stick to something. We need to stand unique. Our music needs to stand on its leg. It needs to be independent. We need to go in with something. He had a whole press conference to tell you people. Because to say no, what we are doing home, no, and change BBR. Today, when you go on the internet and you put in Afro music, the Nigerians pop up. Why are we? What do we do? Because you can't go and flex your muscle somewhere and say, I'm a Ghanaian, I do Afro pop. They don't know you. They know only the Nigerians because they have owned it. So what do you people do? I'm saying, oh, Kevin, don't tell you to hate Stone. Why should I hate Stonebwoy? Why? What am I taking from him? What is he taking from me? On your nice guy in China, me nice guy in China. He has a family. I have a family. So why should I hate Stonebwoy? I am criticizing his character. Listen, I am criticizing things Stonebwoy does in public and behind the scenes. That is what I am criticizing. So if I do that and you don't understand, it does not mean Mr. Stonebwoy major de on ho. Stonebwoy or de on me ho. He has his path and I have my path. And there's no way we are going to meet. And so I'm talking about we have different paths. The amount of money I have, Stonebwoy only 1%. I want you people to get it clear. So I toy cast no on Cheobia, but I don't envy him for that because the standard no. He has built something for himself. And it is good he's able to take care of himself, his wife, and his kid, and all the things he's doing, hard work, that is what he's supposed to get. The same applies to the other musicians. Shatta Wale has built himself a life. He has built himself an industry whereby he has his own company running, he has his own estate. Sarkodie might have his own thing. So why should I sit here and say Kevin and Pewe Asem? I am pointing out things you people are doing in our Mbwa industry, no? Go and look at somebody like Andy Dusty. Go and look at some of this radio. These are the people you people are supposed to speak. Almost same music, you know, and the Dusty in the likes, you know. Those petty DJs, you know, because they have politicized the whole terrain. That is our problem. And then recently I questioned a year Stonebwoy performing with a year Stonebwoy performing with Davido. In 2024, is Davido the one Stonebwoy should be riding on to become who he wants to be? No. We shouldn't even be excited that Davido yes showed why invited Stonebwoy and why introduces Stonebwoy. Are you getting me? Unless you don't understand what we are talking about. And I don't hate Stonebwoy. Why do I hate him? But we need to prepare our arts. We need to prepare our artists well. We need to let them understand. The performance that Stonebwoy performed here on the video stage, no malice. He was screaming. He wasn't singing. And you could see. And those who were at the event, everybody walked out. How many videos the one who said Stonebwoy no performer here, that crowd in him, they all walked away. And these are things that musicians need to work on these crafts. Stonebwoy was screaming, he wasn't singing. And we need to learn these things. That's why I was asking, why don't they show behind the scenes, the crowd, how they are reacting to the songs? In 2024, today, Davido Bosho inti Stonebwoy, we're afraid the Stonebwoy inti, it's a new thing. It is not. We should be ashamed. Now Davido, it is the people behind him, how they've been able to push the video. The DJs in Nigeria, the people in the industry, how they've been able to push Wizkid, how they've been able to make people believe. But when it comes to Ghana, they want to suppress some people and by force make some people angels. That is the problem with our music industry. Let me tell you something. Personally, I would choose Shatta Wale over Stonebwoy any day. It does not make Stonebwoy a bad musician. Personally, I will always choose Shatta Wale over Stonebwoy. And that does not make Stonebwoy a bad musician. And no namun to minti asiana, yane Ghana for be Jimino. And if the moment you are able to understand that, and the same catch me say, personally, John Mahama is better than Bawumia. He is better than Akufo-Addo in governance. That does not mean say Akufo-Addo and Bawumia in the MPP, they might not also be seen as better politicians. You get what I mean? And if you're able to understand this, and then I'll bet I personally don't like Stonebwoy's style. It does not mean I hate him. I feel, and this is my honest opinion, some of the statements Shatta Wale made, and me myself, I've made statements against Stonebwoy, and it's gone against how maybe a trouble he has about his disability, which was not right. But sometimes you people need to be asking what Stonebwoy does behind the scenes to people. And I'll never sit on my platform and condone anybody or support anybody who will use somebody's disability against him. And I see myself as the first culprit. I've done it before. But this is the situation whereby Stonebwoy has done things that we should be able to speak against, which he has not even been able to honestly come out and own up. The only thing that rings in my head every time I hear Stonebwoy Dean is about Stonebwoy pulling a gun on TV. And it will never leave my head. And there are young boys on the streets in Ghana who are emulating that. And that video is there, and any young musician who wants to start music or who saw a video now, Stonebwoy pulling a gun on live TV, at the VGMA, they take inspiration from those things. So he needs to own up to those things. He needs to accept, say, that was the lowest point of his music career, and that he needs to apologize. That these are things. But it does not mean, say, yet Nana, we are talking about Stonebwoy. We hate Stonebwoy. Why should I hate Stonebwoy? He has struggled to get to this point. He has worked hard to get to this point. I might not like his style of music, but it does not mean he's a bad musician. Anywhere, Obibe compare Stonebwoy to anywhere, I call Stonebwoy Gina High, I didn't compare any musician from somewhere. I'll pick Stonebwoy. Why? Because my interest, my selfish interest to be first. I didn't try. Send me a Ghanaian or a Ghanaian. I'll not make the Nigerians say my artist is better than Stonebwoy. But when he come home, I'll let you know that there are some things that Stonebwoy has done, he needs to own up to, and he needs to let people know. It is not personal. We need to sometimes be honest with people. And these media guys, they are covering up these things. And they are forcing some people to be heavy, whilst they are not heavy. That is the honest truth. If tomorrow Shatta Wale Sorena can say, oh, your music, Bima, does it affect my life? Does it affect my money? Does it affect my family? No. Should anyone be shocked? Why should anyone be shocked? How long has Shatta Wale been in Ghana music? But if today Stonebwoy wakes up and says he has stopped music, everybody will be like, oh, how? He's so young. He just came into the scene. That's what you're going to say. If Shatta Wale today releases a statement and say, I am not going to do music again, I have retired from music, everybody will say, oh, Shatta Wale, the bandana to this point. Why? If he has retired, it makes sense. He has been in the system for long. You cannot mention 3 musicians in Ghana who are strong, not bypass Shatta Wale. No, he controls the street, some level of control. Stonebwoy controls the street, some level of control. So you cannot sit there and make it look like, say, it is not real. It is real. Let's get some things right. So the Stonebwoy fanatics, as much as you love him, talk to him, advise him, his temperament, the things he does behind the scenes, then come out and portray as if he's an angel. That is the problem. Because he's in the industry with people. So you cannot go behind the scenes, say things, and pretend as if one can be there. And there are some people, they are vocal. They can't keep things in them. So they would speak. So every time these things happen, people think, say, oh, wait, because there's been times as Stonebwoy too, he's vented on so many things. And he's right to do that. So please, we cannot force musicians. We should try and correct them. Limit. Who is the face of Ghana music today? Who? That question yet me answer we are. Then we can move ahead and look at other things and how to build the music industry. Who is the face? Who is the face of Ghana music? What kind of music are we doing? Do we have to ride on the shoulders of Nigerians to become recognized? No. At this point, we shouldn't be doing that. Now, how did we get here? Because the same people in the industry, they are the ones destroying the industry. A whole music industry, ne obi to say, Akwa Jimmy Jimmy say logic. What does he know about music? Jimmy Jimmy is a logic. We no discuss Ghana music. He has no perspective about real the industry, how the industry itself is. He has no idea. So we need to get it right. I will never sit here, and I'm going to say this. If Junior himself or Shatta Wale himself is sitting before me, I'll tell him, I like you as a friend. But if you do this and it's wrong, I'll tell you, my friend, this is wrong. This is bad. You should not do this. You are human. Think. And I do that to him every day. Shatta Wale can pick his personal fights on TV, on Facebook. It's his personal fight. I don't have to come and sit here and discuss. When Shatta Wale touches on something national, and it's not right, I'll have to touch on it. When Stonebwoy does his personal fight behind the scenes, I don't need to come and sit here and say, Stonebwoy, or this some young musician be, or Morgan Freeman say, this young musician, up and coming musician be a friend of something, Momo, and signing because he does drag. I wouldn't come and sit here, it's his personal fight. But when Stonebwoy issues about Ashama comes, and Stonebwoy refuses to speak on it, when issues about, with all due respect to him, if issues about people with disability comes and they need a voice, Stonebwoy keeps quiet, it gets to me. I get angry because with all due respect to him, and I'm not going to sit here and say Stonebwoy because of disability, no, with all due respect to him. It was not his fault. He was involved in an accident. He didn't plan the accident. It happened to him. And some people were involved in that. They could not make it. They could not get to this point. So even him going through that psychologically, physically, to get to this point, he has really done well. And we cannot take that from him. But when you see yourself, say, you have gone through a cycle which is difficult, and then you see your brothers and sisters, why don't you become the mouthpiece for them? So when I see people with disability, and they are complaining, they are being fired, they are being sacked from toll booth. Not Stonebwoy sits in Ghana and never issues a statement, never goes out there and say, I am Stonebwoy. Even though I wasn't born disabled, maybe it was an accident, I still want to speak for these people because I feel what they feel. That is what you do. That is what you represent. Let's get some things right. These are very important things we need to talk about. You have beautiful musicians in Ghana. Beautiful. I've sat here countless occasions. Maka, Weyala. I love her stagecraft. I love her energy. I love her genuity. I love her music, context in her woman. I love that she goes with something. And you just see her on stage and be like, you can link her to something. That is what we need to start doing. It's not every Saturday. We have not even put $1,000 in somebody's craft before, but we want to decide people's craft. No. You need to be involved before you can understand, especially when it comes to art, when it comes to that industry. When you are not involved, you will not understand. How this thing works. So when they go sit there and they are projecting some people, and by force they want some people to be accepted, that is what my problem is. Let us be real. Let us be real here. Let us get it right. When someone is wrong, is wrong. When someone is right, they are right. Let's get these things right. Today, ignorant people are discussing music industry. That is why the music is gone. That is why we have no industry. Today, ignorant people. Why do you think, sir, other than your World Cup, your European Championship, other than our Premiership, not panelists at it, why young hairdressers in